everybody. Welcome to Every Day is Earth Day, the podcast. And I'm Fiona, your hostess. Today, I am really curious and I wonder what sparks joy. Yeah, there's few people talking that 2019 is the year of joy. Maybe because I'm just energetically connected and I'm that aware. Joy has been a big thing that's been growing in my universe as well. And just recently, I watched a few episodes of Marie Kondo's tidying up video based on her book about tidying up and getting clear and getting organized. Now, getting organized is something I've always loved. I like having things in place where I can find them and they're easy and they're organized and they're tidy. And I realized in watching Marie's videos, I get to level up my organization skills this year. Now, I haven't read her book. Maybe I'll add that to my ever-growing list of books, because this year I've actually made the demand that I read a minimum of one book a month. So that's just 12 books. And I've already finished 2 books, and it's only the 8th of January. Yeah, one I started in December, but I committed and finished it. And one I read through in a day. It was a great book that a friend of mine had written. But that's another story. I'll talk about books again another day. Today I'm talking about tidying up and sparking joy. Because what Marie Kondo invites us to in her tidying up book and in these great videos, which, are episodes on TV show of real people. So she walks families through her process of tidying up and cleaning up and organizing. And she invites us to look at all our stuff. So we empty all the drawers at once and we put everything on the bed or on the table or the counter or whatever. Like empty out your entire bathroom, all the cabinets, and put them out in one space. And then you go through it individual piece by piece and you hold it and you ask yourself, does this spark joy? Does this item spark joy? Yes or no? I know it's a little strange to be doing that with your toiletries, and yet how much stuff are you holding onto that doesn't spark joy, does not contribute anything like bubbly and fizzy to your life? Now, I'm not talking go off the deep end and be, oh my gosh, everything is so great, and deny, the reality and that there are things that bum you out. But possessions, like things that we have in our house, how much are they just energetically clogging what could really be possible? And they're not sparking joy. So you do this with everything in your house. You go through your closet and your drawers. You do clothing. There's like 4 different areas. Clothing is one, kitchen is another. And again, I haven't read the book. I was just inspired by these videos and the joy that it brought to not only Marie, but to the people who are going through this process. And some of them, you would actually start watching the video and you think, oh my gosh, they're a freaking hoarder. Like, they had their home so jam-packed with stuff that you couldn't even walk in the house. And yet, through this process, they were transformed. Relationships were transformed between husband and wives. And yeah, we don't really know what's going on now, but it was such a great invitation for me to start asking, okay, is what I'm choosing today actually sparking joy? Does this spark joy? Reading this book, doing this task, working this job, being with this person, having this relationship, is it sparking joy? It went beyond the material goods in my house, which I'm excited to start. And I'm not going to stress myself out over it. I'm not going to make myself wrong if I don't ever get to it. And what else is possible? Because really, the biggest invitation I received from all of that is the willingness to look at what sparks joy in my life. And if it's not sparking joy, then maybe it's no longer required. Maybe it's no longer desired. Maybe it's provided its spark and its spark fizzled out and it can't be resparked, and it's time to move it on. Someone else would like it. And I did just sell my couch sets because it was no longer sparking joy, and my living room's ready for other furniture that would really spark joy and would be really exciting to have. So how does it get even better than that? Yeah, so I'm curious if you'd be willing to play with what sparks joy in your life today. Go out, go forth, ask, does that TV still spark joy? And it doesn't mean you have to get rid of it and buy new stuff. It's acknowledging and being grateful for what you have, and acknowledging that it's still a contribution and it's sparking joy, and it's there, and you're grateful, and you see it and you perceive it and you acknowledge it. So, and would you look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself if you spark joy too? Yeah, because every day is Earth Day. Thanks for joining me. Catch you another day.